It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
Agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off, but so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got room. Pushes past him. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Big Lion.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Go.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
70, hot 70.
Now Jones. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Cruz. And they'll get him down here about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding the 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the first play of the game. 63 yards. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on 1st down. The kick by Carlson is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Waddle. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Eagles have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
19 Lions. 70 Lions.
Throwing Jones. That's another one, complete to Mitchell. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade, but I know they're happy to have him.
It is amazing, isn't it? But we have seen big time.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go! Go!
Shotgun now for Jones. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. A huge play right off the bat. 56 yards.
A 21-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Get up. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The man left side. It's Clark. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He's got the man wide open. That one complete. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
He gets free, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out on the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
70. Flag. Steady.
A design run here with Jones.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Mustang 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Rig. Ready.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Moving to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
65, 40, 70.
It's a design run with Jones. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6. And it keeps the drive going.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Viking 18.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's Carlson. Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. You give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was inside the 10-yard line. That was sensational.
Come on, come on.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. On play action, it's Jones. To the end zone, but it is incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Fix the Eagle, fix the Eagle. Seven Pirates. Set, hurt.
Jones now on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Cowboys 17, Eagles 7. Daniel Carlson.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Waddle's first catch. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 5.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let go.
He'll look to throw. The right side is hauled in by Warren. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 17-7 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Eagles are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Eagles 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the gun, it's Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Dallas. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
Set. Warrior 70. Set. Cowboy 80. Pioneer. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrating in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This barely gets... Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught inside. It's complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That is brought in. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
The 16-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come back, team.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Ready, set.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Okay, ready.
They can still pick up a first down here. And they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. That one caught. Jay Spear. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Like 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On first down, Jones gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey,
the motion man here is Mitchell. He'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following that gain of 6. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Set, Bobcat. Here we go. Set, go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Cowboys.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Jones now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Jones to throw on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
A design run here with Jones. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Cowboys. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Here's Carlson now, and he'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Very short kick, taken past the 20.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is caught aside by Wallace. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down.
Trap 60,
First
trap
and 10
60.
at the 36-yard line.
Dragon 6, 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
60 by 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught to the right side by Waddle. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
17 more yards.
17 yards that time for number 17.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll throw out of the gun. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and 2 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Eagles.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
For the 2-point conversion.
That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Deputy! Bronco 80!
Throwing on first down is Jones. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, here's Jones. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Panthers 60, Panthers 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Again, it's Jones. Quickly to the outside and complete. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on third down.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken around the 11. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down inside of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires left sideline. That is complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the second. It's a gain of 43 yards. Now they'll set up to throw. A quick slash into the hands of Waddle. And he's in! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for two. Back to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jones now on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's down there running with them, and they connect. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Let's go now.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
The motion man here is Mitchell. From the gun, it's Jones. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will go up by 7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. He fields it at the 8. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ready? Set me Rangers.
He'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Here comes the Eagles punt team. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Get it? Cougar 19. Shot 60. Shot 60.
Shotgun now for Jones. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and inches. Now a give on the ground. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run down. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
60 deep, cut 19, cut 19, Buffalo 18.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately for his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ready. Trap 50, trap 60. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 46, here's a 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this complete to Walker. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are... come away with the football.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hey, check that, street, street. Go.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Eagles recover the football. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A short pass taken in by Warren. To the pylon, he's in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in. anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Okay, break. 79 Broncos. 60 Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Jones now on first down. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Try to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. 18, 5 in.
Slot man in motion right. On first down, Jones. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes second and 4. The motion man here is Mitchell. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Seven Pirates.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half. So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. Set.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Jones. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Now Jones. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now is Jones. There's that man again. Another catch.
This pitch and catch man looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. And the Eagles are going to get the football at their own 40.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
70.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on first down.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Let's go. 6 Cowboy 8, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Lions. Let's go.
Now this looks like a design run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Yep. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw is Jones. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Dallas first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. Here's first down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
To throw is Jones. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
60 by Mustang 19. Ready?
From the gun, it's Jones. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
19 Lions.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Throwing is Jones on third down. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Go.
Again, it's Jones. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Go. 76.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Cougar 19. Warriors 17.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim. I don't mind the play call. But something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the time, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
70 Lions.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Eagles. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from South Philly.